So with this year's Go Tour event, we of course saw the introduction of a new kind of raid battle, and that was Super Mega Raids. And we got 3 Mega Evolutions that were used to release this new form of raid battle, and they were from Pokemon Legends ZA. And in my opinion, I thought this was really exciting. I thought introducing Mega Victory Bell, Mega Malamar, as well as Mega Dragonite through these new raids was really exciting and really cool. But it does seem like we're not going to be getting any new Mega Evolutions real soon here. And it does look like Super Mega Raids are not going to be a part of the game, and they're going to be essentially saved for special events. I don't necessarily know how I feel about that, but it's something I do want to discuss, and that's what this video is going to be all about. Alright, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video, and I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So today I'm going to be talking about Super Mega Raids, as well as Pokemon Legends ZA. Even though this is a Pokemon Go video, I think some of the content that was introduced in that game is extremely relevant, considering that we finally saw some of those new Mega Evolutions from that game get introduced into Pokemon Go recently. And I'm of course talking about Mega Victory Bell, Mega Malamar, as well as Mega Dragonite. We saw them get released into Pokemon Go through Pokemon Go Tour. And one of the things that they also introduced was a new difficulty of raids, and that was of course Super Mega Raids. Now, something that I thought was quite interesting was that even though they introduced this new difficulty of raids, it didn't really seem like they were setting this up to be some sort of consistent new content, because anytime they introduce something new, like Shadow Legendary Raids last year, or was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, regardless, we've seen them as part of the game afterwards. Shadow Legendary Raids and Shadow Raids have all become a staple form of content in Pokemon Go, and a lot of players engage with it. And I really thought Super Mega Raids would do just that, considering they introduced a new currency system alongside it, and it is a very difficult raid that required a lot of trainers. I thought it was going to be a new form of challenging content that we would see consistently, and it turns out that just simply was not the case. After they introduced Super Mega Raids, they made no announcements of any further Super Mega Raids that would be added to Pokemon Go. I thought there was a whole opportunity there for them to introduce new content and new Mega Evolutions just simply through this new kind of raid, and they would do it either monthly or they would do it maybe per season. I don't know, but yeah, that just turned out not to be true, and I thought that was incredibly disappointing, especially because right after Pokemon Go Tour, we of course got the announcement for Memories in Motion, and with this season, which is currently ongoing, we have seen a lot of drastic changes to Pokemon Go, especially when it comes to the weekly content, but there was nothing there regarding Super Mega Raids, and I was pretty much just confused about that, because I really thought this would be some crazy potential for Pokemon Go to have some really solid content on the weekly, but they just decided not to do that. And I really think at this point, it is a strong possibility that we will not see new Mega Evolutions for quite some time, and we won't see the return of Super Mega Raids for quite a while. And I think that is a bit of a misstep. I mean, we are likely going to be getting Super Mega Raids with Pokemon Go Tour. That is almost a guarantee at this point. I'm very confident right now that we are going to be getting both Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y this year with Pokemon Go Tour, and they're likely going to be introduced through Super Mega Raids. But I'm just not too sure right now, because what I really thought would happen was that after Pokemon Go Tour, we would get at least 1 or 2 new Super Mega Raids with new Mega Evolutions from Pokemon Legends ZA, and they would be given to us maybe once or twice per season. But we got no announcements about that. It is still very likely that we might get some sort of new Mega Evolution through Super Mega Raids at some point during this season, but I really felt like they could have struck while the iron was hot, because I will say these new raids were actually very popular. A lot of people actually came out to test them out. And of course, even though with Mega Victory Bell, Mega Malamar, as well as Mega Dragonite, they weren't necessarily that much hype when they were first announced, it still drew a lot of players out because it was new content. And I thought it would have been a cool way for them to get players continuously engaged with Pokemon Go. Let's say they were to announce that I don't know, Mega Starmie would be the next Mega Evolution through Super Mega Raids, and it would be something that would be happening, let's say, on every weekend for this new season. Or maybe they would have it as the first raid battle, or what is it, the raid day. And then with that, it would just suddenly become part of the rotation. I don't know, it just feels like there's some missed opportunities there, especially because with the new Mega Evolutions, they also introduced a new Mega level, which is only currently set for new Mega Evolutions from Super Mega Raids, and just a bunch of other stuff. And I just feel like they introduced this stuff, they drew a lot of excitement around it, and then it feels like they just completely abandoned it. That's at least how it feels to me right now. So yeah, I think this is a bit unfortunate because if you think about the sheer number of Mega Evolutions that were introduced with Pokemon Legends ZA, this could take us several years before we see every single one of these get introduced. I mean, imagine if they have Super Mega Raids only for special events like Pokemon Go Tour and Pokemon Go Fest, and those are the only times we're going to see any of these new Mega Evolutions. That would be insane. It would take us so many years to get every single one of these, and some of these are definitely not as hype as others. I mean, some of the Mega Evolutions, like, for example, Mega Starmie, or I don't know, Mega Chandelure maybe, like, they're not necessarily going to be the absolute best of the best compared to some of the Mega Evolutions that we already have. And of course, there are certain Mega Evolutions that are going to be extremely game-breaking, and once they get released, they will likely be the absolute best of the best. I'm thinking about Mega Heatran or Mega Zygarde. Those are going to be absolute powerhouses, but we may not see them for several years. We may not see them anytime soon, and I'm afraid that by the time we get to them, the hype around Mega Evolutions is going to fade out, and I really do wonder if Niantic is making the right move here. Of course, I totally understand that when it comes from a content point of view, we are essentially running out of content. I mean, yes, we are getting a new generation of Pokemon featuring some really exciting ones that a lot of players are hyped up for, but we are essentially caught up. I mean, Gen 9 is going to be right around the corner. I think maybe even so, like, we might just have all of the Pokemon within the next couple of years. Yeah, I can see why that is a bit concerning and why they would want to drip feed content like the new Mega Evolutions. But even so, I feel like pacing has always been a big issue when it comes to this game. I feel like even the original Mega Evolutions, it took us so many years for us to get them, and we're still not even fully, I don't know, like, we're still missing Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y from the original Mega Evolutions. I mean, it's just taking them such a long time. So for them to now add so many new Mega Evolutions to that list and drip feed us in almost the same pace, yeah, I really wonder if that is going to be the right move. We'll just have to wait and see, but as of right now, this is kind of like my speculation. It does seem like it's going to take us way too long to get every single new Mega Evolution in the game, and I'm wondering if players are going to be okay with that. Maybe I'm just completely in the wrong here. Maybe it's totally okay for them to drip feed it, but it is still a little disappointing that we do not have any Super Mega Raids after Pokemon Go Tour. I think that was a huge missed opportunity. But in any case, yeah, that's just pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to just share my thoughts regarding this because it was something that I was thinking about. It just feels like, yeah, Super Mega Raids, they were introduced and I thought they were really cool, but they haven't really done anything with them ever since. And I thought that was just very confusing to me. So yeah, maybe if you share that opinion, I would like to know your reasons why in the comments down below, or maybe you just fully disagree with me, and definitely share your opinions as well, because I would definitely like to know, and yeah, maybe we can have a great discussion in the comments. So make sure you go and share them. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. If you ended up enjoying this video and you want to support my channel, then make sure you hit the like button for this video, and then of course subscribe if it's your first time here, and also make sure you turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload videos. And real quick, let me also direct you to the links in the description, because one of them will take you to my Patreon page. And let me also shout out my patrons. You're going to see them down below. If you join my Patreon, I'm actually going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So yeah, make sure you go and check that out if you want to do stuff like remote raids and the friendship system with me. There's also a link to my Etsy store down there as well. I'm creating a lot of merch for anime and K-pop. If those are things that interest you, you should definitely go and check it out. Maybe you'll find something that you will like. Alright, that's gonna be it. That's the end of this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you in the next one.